We solve the following problems. 100 apples were divided among Mahesh and Ramesh in the ratio 14:11. Find the number of apples which Mahesh and Ramesh got. We solve it in the following way. Let Mahesh get 11x apples. We use the ratio 11:14 and we put an x attached to it to say let Mahesh got 11x apple. Similarly, let Ramesh get 14x apples. Now it was said that 100 apples were divided among Mahesh and Ramesh in the ratio 11:14. That means there were 100 apples and they were divided among Mahesh and Ramesh. Now, so if I add the number of apples which Mahesh got and the number of apples which Ramesh got, it should be equal to 100. So since Mahesh got 11 apples, I say 11x plus 14x. This answer should be 100. So if I add Mahesh share along with Ramesh share, I should get 100. So 11x plus 14x is 25x, which is 100. So I get x is equal to 100 upon 25, which is 4. So therefore I get Mahesh is equal to 11x, which is 11 into 4, which is 44. Ramesh is equal to 14x, which is 14 into 4, which is 56. We move to the next problem. 300 were divided among A, B and C in the ratio 6:5:19. Find the amount received by C. So again we say let A be 3x, B be C. We take the ratio. A is for 3, 6 is for, okay. So we take it as 6x, 6 is for A, B is 5x, C be 19x. So now it is said that 3000 were divided among A, B and C when the ratio 6:5:19. So we say that A is 6x. Basically we take the ratio, the number ahead of the ratio, we put x. Similarly we take 5, we put x, 19 we put x. Now if I add 6x plus 5x plus 19x, since 3000 is divided among A, B and C, this sum should have to be equal to 3000. So we get this answer to be equal to 30x is equal to 3000. That means if you add 6x plus 5x plus 9x you get plus 19x you get 30x. So you get x is equal to 3000 upon 30. You cancel, you get 3 ones are 300s are. So you get x is equal to 100. Therefore we are asked find the amount received by C. Now C is actually 19x. According to this problem solving, C is actually 19x. So we put 19 into 100, which is 1900. We move to the next problem. The ratio of runs scored by Rohit and Jaiswal is 7:6. If Rohit scored 490, find how many did Jaiswal score. So we say start will be same. Let Rohit score 7x, Jaiswal score 6x. So now it is said the ratio of runs scored by Rohit and Jaiswal is 7:6. So we have used it. Now going further, it is said Rohit scored 490. So it is said that Rohit scored 490. Now actually Rohit scored is 7x. But the answer question is saying Rohit scored 490, so 7x has to be equal to 490. That means x is equal to 490 upon 7. We get the answer 70. So we are asked how many runs did Jaiswal score. Now Jaiswal is actually 6x. So we get 6 into 70, which is 420. Fine. Okay. So this solves the problem. Now Rahul bought a phone for 2600 and sold it for 2400. Find the discount and discount percentage. To solve this problem, we need to by heart the following following formulas. Discount is equal to print price minus selling price. Now this PP is nothing but print price and this SP is nothing but the selling price. Now print price is like the original price of the item. It is same as the original price of the item. Whereas the selling price is the price at which it is sold. One more formula we need to know is discount percentage. Discount percentage formula is PP minus SP upon PP into 100. This formula also we need to know. PP minus SP upon PP into 100. So these two formulas are something which you should know by heart. Discount is equal to PP minus SP and discount percentage is equal to PP minus SP upon PP into 100. We now solve the following problem. Rahul bought a phone for rupees 2600. Bought a phone. That means the original price is 2600. So original price is 26000. So we say print price is 26000. Sold it for 23400. That means the selling price is 23400. Now we are told to find discount and discount percentage. So discount will be PP minus SP, which is 26000 minus 23400. This discount comes down to, if you subtract, it comes down to 2600. Now similarly we have to calculate discount percentage. Discount percentage is equal to PP minus SP upon PP into 100. If you clearly observe, the print price in this case is 2600. Print price is also the original price, 26000 minus 23400 upon 26000 into 100. I've substituted. PP is 26000, SP is 23400. So therefore we are left with 26000 upon 26000 into 100. So you cancel 0, cancel 0, cancel 0, cancel 0, and we divide it and we get the discount as 10%. This solves the problem. We move to the next problem. Kohli bought a bat for rupees 9800 and sold it for 40% discount. Find the amount he lost. Now it is clearly in this problem. To solve this problem, we need to know the formula of price after discount. So price after discount formula we need to know. So price after discount is given by SP is equal to PP inside the bracket 1 minus K by 100. So where K is discount percentage. So basically the question over here says Kohli bought a bat of rupees 9800 and sold it for 40% discount. Find the amount is lost. Of course, if he brings a bat of rupees 9800 and sells it with a discount, definitely he's gonna suffer loss. So the idea is we need to find how much loss he suffered. So this Kohli bought a bat for 9800 becomes the print price. So print price is 9800 because print price is the price which is the original price. Now since he bought a bat for 9800, print price becomes 9800. Now it is also said that he sold it for 40% discount. So now we need to find out the selling price. because only then we will be able to find out the loss that he suffered. So the selling price will be using the formula PP 1 minus K by 100. So PP is 9800 multiplied by 1 minus 40 by 100. So we get 9800 inside the bracket. If you solve this, we solve it as 100 minus 40 by 100. We solve it. We make the denominator same. Since it has no base, we just multiply 100 on top, 100 down. So we get 9800. 100 minus 40 is 60 upon 100. Now we cancel these zeros. Cancel these zeros. We are left with 98 into 60. So we are left with 5880. So basically this happens to be the selling price. Now clearly he brought a bed for 9800 and now he sells it for 5880. So now we need to know how much money he has lost. Therefore, lost amount will be the price which he brought 9800 minus the price which he sold 5880. So this comes down to 920 3920. So therefore he lost 3920 rupees. So in this problem it was said that Kohli bought a bed for rupees 9800 and sold it for 40% discount. Find the amount he lost. To solve this problem we need to know the formula for price after discount. SP is equal to PP minus PP multiplied by 1 minus K by 100, where K is the discount percentage. Since PP is like the original price and since Virat bought a bet at 9800, we take PP as 9800. Now we use the formula SP is equal to PP 1 minus K by 100. PP is 9800 minus discount percentage, if you see, is 40. So we take this. Now we make the denominator same. That means we multiply 100 here, 100 down. We get it as 9800 into 60 upon 100. Cancel the zeros. We get the answer as 5800. So he brought a bet for 9800 and he sold it for 5880. So the amount he lost is 9800 minus 5880, which is 3920. This solves the problem. We continue the next in second half. Find simple interest on principal of 10,000 for 5 years at the rate of interest. Now, to solve any problem, we need to know on simple interest, we need to know the two formulas. The formulas are interest is equal to P R N upon 100, where P is principal, principal is the amount that you put, R is the rate, and N is number of years. So this is the formula. Also, this is the formula for interest. Now if I want to calculate the formula for amount, the amount is nothing but principal plus interest. Now this is the amount which you get at the end. This is the end amount. That means this end amount is always the sum of principal plus the interest that you get. So these two formulas one needs to by heart. That I is PRN upon 100 and amount is principal plus interest. Fine. So find simple interest on principal of 10,000 for 5 years at 7% interest. So in this case we are told to find the simple interest only. That means you have to only find I. So we take I is equal to principal 10,000, rate 7%, N is 5 upon 100. So you cancel, you get 100 into 35. So you get 3,500. This becomes the interest. So to solve any problem on simple interest, we need to know the formulas. I is equal to PRN upon 100, NA is equal to P plus I. Now, we move further. The problem says a bank offers fixed deposit for 5 years under the following schemes. First, at 15% if the interest is calculated half yearly, and at 12% if the interest is calculated yearly. State which scheme is beneficial to the public. Now this problem has a mistake. Here there should be a slight change. Here there should be this phrase added. Interest calculated is compound interest. Interest calculated is compound interest. This phrase is required. That interest calculated is compound interest. That means what it only means is in both the schemes, the interest that is calculated is nothing but the compound interest. So we now solve the following problem. A bank offers fixed deposit for 5 years under the following scheme at 15% if the interest is calculated half yearly, at 12% if the interest is calculated yearly. So now we need to know the formula for compound interest. There is one formula for compound interest. In compound interest, the formula is directly given for amount, which is nothing but P into 1 plus R by K100 raised to Kn, where P here of course is principal, R is rate, K is this K takes the value 1 if yearly, 2 half yearly, 4 if quarterly, and 12 if it is monthly. Also, we have N whose duration is given in terms of years. We have N whose duration is given in terms of years. So we now proceed. Basically now our goal is to calculate compound interest for both these schemes and see which scheme is more beneficial. So we now solve the first one. So first scheme is 15% if the interest is calculated half yearly. So we find, so the problem, if you observe carefully, says a bank offers fixed deposit for 5 years under the following scheme. So there are two schemes the bank offers fixed deposit. So we need to see which scheme is beneficial. The scheme that will give a maximum, more amount will be more beneficial scheme. So therefore, we now calculate the amount. So amount is equal to principal into 1 plus R. The rate in the first case is found to be 15. K, since it is half yearly, we take K as 2. So 2 into 100 and 2 into N. Now N is for 5 years, so therefore 5. So we get P into 1 plus 15 upon 200 raised to 10. Now the problem is, if you observe, there is no mention about principal. So in such cases where we have no mention about principal, we take principal as 100. We take principal as 100 since there is no mention about principal. Now we solve this problem. So first we find out what is 15 divided by 200. We get the answer as 100 into 1 plus 0.075 raised to 10. Basically, we get 100 into 1 plus this 15 upon 200 becomes 0.075. So therefore, we get 100 into 1.075 raised to 10. So therefore, now we find out this 1.0575 raised to 10. To find this out, we need to multiply 1.075 10 times. That means 1.075 into 1.05 1.075 into 1.075, like that we have to multiply 10 times. So after multiplying this 10 times, we get the answer as 2.0610. After multiplying 100, we get 206.10. That's the answer. Now, we need to also calculate the amount for the next scheme, that is 12% if it is calculated yearly. So, we need to also do the same thing for the next scheme. So now we do the calculation for scheme 2. For scheme 2, again we use the same formula because it is compound interest. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus R by K100 raised to Kn. Principal again is not given, so we take 100. Rate in this case, if you observe, is given as 12%. So we take rate as 12%. Since it is yearly, we can take K as 1, so we get 100. And since n is 5, we get 1 into 5. So therefore we get 100 into 1 plus 12 by 100 raised to 5. Now we divide. We first kill this 100 upon 12. We get it as 0.12 raised to 5. We get it as 100 multiplied by 1.12 raised to 5. We get the answer as. So basically we need to do 1.12 raised to 5. 1.12 multiplied by 1.12 multiplied by 1.12 multiplied by 1.12 multiplied by 1.12. So we get the values 100 into 1.7623. Therefore we get the values 176.23. So the second scheme gives us the answers 176.23. Now clearly we can see that the first scheme gives amount 206. If we put 100 rupees, we get 206. Whereas the second scheme gives the rupees, gives answers 176.23. That means if we put principal as 100, we get the amount as 176.23. Clearly we can say that scheme 1 is more beneficial. Now, so any problem where we compare scheme have to be solved in this manner. Now, in the scheme comparison problem, in most cases, we will never be given the principal. So therefore, we take the principal as 100. Also, sometimes in such problems relating to simple interest could also be asked. That means, if here one of the scheme could be of simple interest scheme, whereas the other scheme could be of compound interest. So that time we have to use the simple interest formula to calculate the amount in this scheme. Whereas in this case, we need to use the compound interest formula to calculate the amount in this case. So this solves the problem. Now, supposing the problem is of simple interest, as I told you, we need to calculate the amount using simple interest. Now, simple interest amount is calculated in two ways. Interest is PRT upon PRN upon 100, and then amount is nothing but principal plus interest. So this will give us the simple interest amount. Compound interest amount can be calculated in the following manner. So it could so happen that there is scheme 1 which is of simple interest, scheme 2 could be of compound interest. So when we are given such, we have to calculate the amount for simple interest and we have to calculate amount for compound interest. To calculate amount for simple interest, we need to first calculate I is equal to PRN upon 100 and then we have to do A is equal to P plus I. Whereas the amount for compound interest is directly calculated as A is equal to P into 1 plus R by K100 raised to Kn. Right? So we have to see which scheme gives the large amount. Whichever gives the large amount, that scheme will have to be selected. Also, if principal is not given, we usually take the principal as 100. So the problem which I solved had both compound interest, but it could so happen that one of them could be simple interest and one of them could be compound interest. When one of them is simple interest, we have to get the amount in two steps. That means we have to first calculate interest and following which we have to calculate the amount.